A ghost who helps find things. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Very bad! Oh no! Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Death Mark. So, I'm picking this episode up right after the last one. Like, right up after the last one. So, remember how in the last episode I asked for, comments about, whether or not you liked the fact that I went back and saved Mashida and everything? I'm not going to be able to read them just yet. I promise that when I do read them, I'll talk about it and everything, because I don't know exactly when this episode is going to go up. I'm recording a lot of episodes in preparation for, I'm going to visit my family for Christmas for the first time in 5 years. So I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos so that you guys don't go without content while I'm on holiday. So this is going to be one of the episodes that unfortunately will probably, may or may not go up before or after that, but I'm not positive. It's just going to depend on how the next few weeks are going to go. But either way, we are, of course, back into this, and honestly, I don't regret what I did. I don't regret that I went back and saved Mashida, and this actually has given me some good insight that I'm going to talk about for just half a second here. Let's go to the bag so we have something to look at while we do this. Some insight here. So, I saved Moe last time, remember? And I was like, I wonder what decision I made that saved Moe and Tsukasa, because they both got away safely. I figured it out. It's the fact that in the battles with the demons, well, not the demons, they're not demons, they're ghosts. In the battles with the ghosts, I have to soothe their spirits. If I do not soothe their spirits, then, bad things will happen to them. Bad things would happen to Moe or Tsukasa. Basically, whoever you take with you will have a bad time. And I figured out that it was a good thing I did not take Mashida last time into, not last episode, but, during the battle with Hanahiko. Because, like it said, he just kills adults instantly. So we would have just killed Mashida, and I'd have been fucked. And that's why you need to take either Tsukasa or Moe into that fight with you. So, in this, where it says Aftermath survived and everything, basically, I figured out that, remember, how I may have said this before, but remember how I got that flare, and I never fucking used it? When I was in the school, I kind of thought, oh, I got a flare, I could use it to, burn the weeds or something, but no. I never used it. That's because if you use the flare instead of the lipstick, the flare in the mirror to show the child burning to death, then, Moe, when she goes back into the school to find her wallet, will just die. You'll go back and you'll just, find that she's dead. I did research enough to find out that much. So, what I need to do every chapter from now on is make sure that I make all the right decisions so that all the characters survive so that I can get the good ending, which I did in this chapter. This time, Mashida and Sho are going to survive just fine, and Christie's going to stay with me as, the new third wheel, because there's always a third wheel in all these chapters. But, yeah, I'm not proud of the fact that I had to look at a guide to figure out how to finish that last chapter, but if I'm being honest, I was tired, I was frustrated, and I really, really wanted to make sure that I did this right. So, I'm sorry for taking up a few minutes to talk about that, but I felt that I needed to say something kind of in my own defense, because, like I said, I'm not going to go back and fix it now. I'm not going to go back and change it back to the way it was. I don't like bad endings. I go out of my way to make sure I get the good endings in all these things. Like, you know, for example, like I did in, like my Nonary game series, like 999 or Virtue's Last Reward. If I made a bad choice, I went back and I got the good choice. Like, you know? And, like, you know, yeah, you have to do that to finish the game, whereas in this game, you could just get the bad ending. But I want to get the good ending. I want to get the true good ending. And I'll check on what the bad ending is, but I don't really think that... I'm not a fan of bad endings. I like getting good endings. So that's what I'm going to focus on doing, and from now on, no more guide. If it takes me a shit ton longer to figure out what I need to do in order to get the good ending, then I will do it. But I'm going to do my damnedest to not use a guide. Unless, only time I will turn to a guide is if I spend more than an hour. If I spend, in one episode, more than an hour unable to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do, then I will consult a guide. But I am going to do my damnedest to not have to do that, because I want to do these games on my own without getting help from the outside. So, let's finish Chapter 2 and move on to Chapter 3 then. I am retiring to bed. Yes, thank you, Mary. Thank you. You are definitely growing on me. Yes, good night. Thank you. Good night, Mary. Shimi-O end. Good. We're done with that. Fuck. Ugh. When is it now? How many days has it been? 3 days since Shimi-O's defeat. It's always 3 days. Always 3 days. Because it was 3 days after Hanahiko, now it's 3 days after Shimi-O. Mashida and Sho have left, leaving only Christie and I at the mansion. Not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any news on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. Well, you know what they say. When there's nothing else but death approaching... Okay, you kind of interrupted me, Mary, and I'm a little upset at you, but, you know what they say, you know, hey, if you're gonna die anyway, you may as well, you know, have some fun before you die, you know. Christie is here. She already had one affair, you know, I'm not picky. That's horrible, but, you know, hey, if we're about to die, I mean, I wouldn't be like, hey, we're about to die, let's fuck. I mean, I might, but I mean, like, I highly doubt. I'd be more tactful about it. I'd be like, Christie, we're about to die. We don't know what we're doing. Would you care to join me in a night of passion? Who knows? I probably wouldn't work. She'd probably be like, fuck off, creep. And I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. But either way, sorry, I just had to mention that. Good work, Lady Christie and Lord Yashiki. Did you obtain any clues? No. Fuck no, nothing. I'd hoped, but, I see. Lady Saya's study seems optimal to contain something of interest. Christie and I just finished investigating Saya Kujo's study. Ooh. It's been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit. Nothing mentioned the mark at all. Damn. Hey, Mr. Yashiki. Don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? Oh, you have any other ideas? Well, remember what I said about H Shrine? Yeah? I mean, yeah, of course you would. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all this spirit stuff. That's what Shimi-O's notes said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of H Shrine. Yeah, I remember that. Then you think the mark and the spirit activity are because of divine wrath? It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of the gods. Isn't there some value in looking into it? Maybe. I mean, I'm open to it. Exactly what I expect from you. Always quick on the uptake. Well, thank you. That's a nice compliment. You normally don't compliment me. Christie is brimming with confidence. Goody. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She was planning to kill herself 3 days ago. She seems to be doing much better now that death is coming for her and she's not going towards it. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe that's what she's really like. So, Mary, I'd like to go see H Shrine. You don't mind, do you? It is true, many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. If the costs H Shrine, there may be some clues there. Yeah, but even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Well, we both have pretty high spiritual power, I've noticed, so we should be good. Christy and I don't have spiritual powers. I mean, like, according to our little radar thing, Christy does. Oh. In that case, could you bring me along with you to H Shrine? That's some very interesting proposition there. I should be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well. I'm gonna carry her frickin' piggyback, aren't I? I'm gonna carry her piggyback, and I'm not even upset about that. You know that shrine? Yes. In truth, it enshrines the guardian deity of the Kujo family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. As one who serves the Kujos, I am concerned about its present state. Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? As it is impossible for me to walk, I would agree with that assessment. We can get you a wheelchair. Would you like that? Would you like a wheelchair? We'll get you one. We can steal one from, like, a Kroger or something. I mean, I'm not saying that that's good, because then people who go into the Kroger won't be able to use it. I mean, like, let's steal one from Best Buy. I have a grudge against Best Buy. I'm not a fan of them. So, yeah, let's go steal, I cannot believe I am advocating for the stealing of a wheelchair from Best Buy. That is what I just did. I should not have did that, but I did that. So, yeah, that is not good. Either way, let's go steal a wheelchair. I'm sorry to inconvenience you. Oh, don't worry. I love stealing wheelchairs. It's like my 43rd favorite thing to do. Yes, I have that many favorite things to do. An overgrown forest in the dead of night. I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. You look worn out and we haven't left. It's a small price to pay if we can get any hints about the spirits. Ah, that's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. I'm already partnered with Christie. Okay, I mean, it's not like that would change, but I just thought maybe I had to. Going back to the forest. Going back to the forest. Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. So good. Huh. I should be able to carry her just fine. Ha! With my, plus 10 strength, I think it is. By the way, Mr. Yashiki, have you read the files over there? Points to the right side of the room and, shelves packed with files. No, I have not. Not yet. I searched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. You've been to the garage several times. Why wouldn't you check the garage? Oh, really? Chrissy grabs a file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles on various crimes. The clippings cover every incident in H City and the surrounding area. Was Miss Kujo looking into criminal activity? Well, any of it look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. Most recent is dated 5 years ago. Okay, that's probably important. She puts the file back. Alright, should we head out soon? Yes, that's what I wanted to do. That's why I set That's why I pushed the button to go. Are they not gonna show me driving past the sleazy love hotel again? I mean, I kind of miss it. I park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. Make our way to the familiar arch. Murder! Murder on the arch. Still a long way to go. Middle-aged man carrying a doll. Practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you here. I am very sorry to cause you so much trouble. That looks so fucking creepy. That looks entirely fucking creepy. Like, look at that. That is creepy. I don't dislike you, Mary, but you're creepy, girl. You're creepy. Mary stares up at me as I hold her. Her skin and hair glint bewitchingly when the light from the flashlight catches on them. I have not been outside in a long time, and to go hiking in the arms of such a fine gentleman. This is a very precious experience. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I'm a what? I'm a fine gentleman. I am happy with being a fine gentleman. She sounds as dispassionate as ever, but she actually having fun? I think she is. I get the feeling she is. Still, it is just as the rumors say. The forest is filled with curses and resentment of the dead. Simply, their presence is enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. I can see why it has given birth to monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it... Oh, sorry, that's her. I bet if you track down the cause of it, it'll be the divine wrath. You are obsessed with the divine wrath, lady. I'm not saying that you're like a cultist or anything, but you are like way too obsessed with this divine wrath shit. Then again, at the same time, I mean, you know, look at everything that's going on, you know. That's the pot calling the kettle the whore. Let's hurry to the shrine. How do we get past the bees? Reach the old Torii gate with no trouble. We stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. They all seem to be sleeping. Oh, good! It is most likely because Shimi-O is now gone. Each shrine is up those steps. Okay, in Mary's direction, we walk toward the gate. At least I'm finally getting to go toward the shrine. Small black shadow flinters at our feet. It's the fucking rabbit again! Okay, who are you, rabbit? I don't know who you are. I'm not exactly upset that you have sometimes shown me the way and helped me prevent death. But at the same time, you show up and then disappear a lot. I have a guess. This is a guess. I don't know. This is literally like a random guess, but it's the only thing I can think of. I wonder if that rabbit is the spirit of Sayakujo. Like, it might be, like, guiding us toward, like, try to, like, saving ourselves from our fate. I don't know. Or it could be a demon bunny that's leading us to our deaths, or the embodiment of, like, whatever the final boss is. We just don't know yet. We have no fucking clue. Right now, it's a creepy rabbit that always seems to help us. So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Yashiki. You are correct. It is very cute. Well, thank you. It is adorable. Not what I asked. Is it spiritual? Rabbit stares up at the two of us. And then runs away, of course. Then disappears toward the shrine. What in the world was that about? What do you think, Mary? I felt a strange presence. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. I fucking knew it. I think it's Sayakujo. So it's a spirit too? Indeed. Though it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. Well, as always, I will throw caution to the wind and follow the rabbit up the Torii gate and hopefully not die. That is the plan. Not a good plan, but it is a plan. Well, fuck. There's a bunch of headless statues. No wonder that I thought this place was cursed. At top we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this H shrine? Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair. The war over 50 years ago. I suppose that was to be expected. That black rabbit is gone. Deserted shrines give me the creeps. Let's hurry and get to searching so we don't stay out here long. Right, okay. What else can we search? Can we search everything? I'm gonna do my best to find everything this time so I don't have to worry about death anymore. Or like the death coming for the people I care about. Headless Buddha statues are buried in the ground. Creepy. I wonder what happened here. Oh, it's a wooden shrine altar. Clouded old mirror serves as the Go Shintai. Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time. I peek into the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust. The Go Shintai is outside and the altar's empty. That's concerning. I mean, I don't know why that's concerning. Maybe that's a bad omen or something? I mean, like, yeah, this is definitely broken, and I know that's bad, but I mean, like, the mirror being outside is bad? I mean, granted, I don't know enough about these, like, you know, Shinto things to really know, so I can't really say. There's a sacred Shimi-O rope on a ragged boulder. I wonder if that boulder is Iwakura. Okay, what's that? According to ancient Shinto tradition, it is a sacred rock that a god descended on. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to be an object of devotion. The music suddenly died down. I don't like that. I don't think there's any more we can search. The Buddha statue concerns me. Why are all the ones within the shrine missing their heads? Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. H shrine was much the same. But in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. The faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole the Buddha statues from shrines and desecrated them. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movement. So that is what happened here? No, it was done in a public space as if they wanted to make a show of it. The broken statues were carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. The Gujo family head was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. So it seems that all the broken statues from H City were buried here. Oh wow, that's a lot. Strange. You said they were worshipped, but this place seems pretty much a ruin. You have a keen eye, Lord Yashiki. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen. So they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues? Who would do something like that? That I do not know. I merely heard they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war. So the statues were broken, thrown away, and then dug up. And they say the Buddha has the wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. I don't know about that. Siddhartha Gautama was a very interesting man. Who's to know what he would have done? Could that anger have turned to divine wrath and given birth to the marks and spirits? Mary, have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that, this land is much more foreboding than I had imagined. The enmity of the forest swallows all else. It's hard to sense beneath it. So much for okay, so too much background noise, right? Yes, although I do sense the same presence as Lady Christie's mark, however faint. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest. Oh, joy. So after all that, we were able to reconfirm something we already knew. Forgive me, I was unable to. You don't have to apologize, Mary. We learned plenty of value here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. Place gives me the creeps. You know, maybe it's the ill will Mary sensed. Okay. I'm guessing something's gonna happen because they're making me manually leave this place. To leave H Shrine and walk down the beast trail toward the forest shrine. Maybe it's because of the strange tale, but for some reason I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. Yep, okay. We got the fuck out of there, and that's good. Oh, the Love Hotel's back! Hello, H Motel! Maybe I'll visit you with Christie at some point. Hey, hey. We begin driving back to the mansion. As we break out of the dense forest, I can see building lights pop up here and there. Oh, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I can't even bother to filter the words that slip out of my mouth. Oh, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. Okay, without further prodding, Christie starts on her theory, passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimi-O was right. H Shrine is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree? I wonder. Feels like we just don't have enough info at this point to say one way or another. But there's no denying there's a lot of strange things going on in that forest. It's between all the suicides and Shimi-O wandering around. It couldn't just be coincidence. Could it? Now, if we research the shrine, we might learn more about the mark. I feel that's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirit. Don't you think? Yeah, you might be right. My replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christie was hoping for, so she falls silent. An awkward, uncomfortable silence settles in. Lord Yashiki, please stop the car. Mary speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it? I sense a presence similar to Lady Christie's mark close by. What? Like on the side of the road or something? Following Mary's quest, I pick a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H City. Christie and I step out of the car. Ugh. Damn, like, oh no. My mark is suddenly scalding. Is something nearby? Look. Someone's over there. What do you mean someone's over there? I don't see anybody. Oh, it's a little girl. A small girl steps out of the telephone box. Why is a kid outside at this time of night? Thank you for bringing me out here this late, Eta. I'll go talk to Hanayone. Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. A rather round young man appears, stepping out of the shadows. He is definitely like 200% a weeaboo nerd. One you can tell by his shirt. Like, Namu, with all like the pretty, like, you know, like anime girl on it. And the fact that he's sweating profusely and just absolutely looks like a nerd. You got your question answered, Shizu? No, Suzu. Yeah, it's okay now. Hanayone is sure is amazing, though. She knows where everything is. Got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped. What's Love and Hero? What? You don't know? Oh, they're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard. TV's restricted at home. Mom says it rots your brain. Your mom is wrong. Your mom is very wrong. Oh, Eta, is the bus coming soon? Oh, yeah, the last bus is on its way. We better go. We'll be in trouble if your mom finds out we went out. Yeah. We watch from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine their relationship. I mean, it seems like, you know, older, nerdy anime guy helping out a little girl for some reason. Oh, Japan, I know you always want to make it weird, but in this case, please don't make it weird. Just make it that he's a nice fat guy who just wants to help out. Just please let it be that. Do not let your really bad tropes get in the way of this. Please. The pain from my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christie. What do you think? I turn, but Christie isn't there? Hey, you there. Just how do you know that girl? Depending upon your answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Oh, well, there goes Christie, hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. I try to placate her, but she won't budge. Man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed. Hey, lady. Don't be mean to Eta. The girl rushes to stand offensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her. I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to Hanayone, so I had him come with me. Okay, who's this Hanayone you keep mentioning? A ghost who helps find things. Oh, fuck! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Very bad! Oh, no! People say that you can talk to her from this telephone box. A ghost, huh? She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Fuck everything! Earlier, the mark was hurting, so maybe... you guys look serious. What's going on? He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look similar to you? I show them the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on. What is this? That looks exactly like mine. Pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. Oh, damn. It's the cursed mark, yeah? I saw an article on it in OOP Arts Monthly. They say it causes amnesia. It even kills you, but that's nonsense. It's not all true, right? Right? Oh, sounds like you heard the rumor, but chose not to do anything about it. I'm so surprised, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable. I've got one of those too. Yeah, I figured you did, little girl. It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call earlier. Pulling up her sleeve, she shows us her mark. Ah, damn it. And this ghost name is Hanayone? I mean, that's a weird name, but I mean, like, then again, all names are kind of weird if you really think about it. And I do mean all names, because, my real name is Brandon. Do you know that Brandon has 3 meanings? Brandon means hill covered with flowers. Yes, I'm a flowery hill. Secondly, it means stout defender or beacon of light. 3 different meanings for 3 different languages. So yeah, names are weird like that. They both have the mark, and after calling Hanayone, that's more than a coincidence. Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to the mansion with us. Won't, the little girl's mother start freaking out? It surprisingly doesn't take much to get them to come. I thought it'd take more convincing. Yeah, me too! Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking with us. More than a little. Before they climb in, I warn Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out. Yeah, they could try to, like, force her to pull the car over. This could be bad. Oh, no H Hotel, which we have a little girl in the back. That makes sense. First, we introduce ourselves. Man's name is Eita Nakamatsu. Girl is Suzu Morimiya. They tell us they met through the readers column in OP Arts Monthly. Suzu mentions she was interested in Hanayone and Ader told her what he knew. Then she pestered him into bringing her to the rumored telephone box. They were out late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school, and she needs permission to go out. Won't her mother notice if she just, you know, doesn't show up again? But then again, these episodes take place in a single, like each chapter takes place in a single night. So we'll probably get all of this done in a single night. Maybe. I'm not positive. So she snuck out of her house after her mother went to bed. Hanayone is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is. Oh, Hanahiko again. Hey, Eita. Please tell them about the rumors. Do I have to? Okay, fine. Eita reluctantly tells us at Suzu's request. They're just normal rumors I read, but... Yeah, Hanayone. Yeah, this isn't, like, fucked up or creepy in, like, any way, shape, or form, is it? Hey, remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone box in H City? There's a ghost that looks like a bride, and she'll find out what you're looking for. One of my friends actually tried it. He went to the specific telephone box and that lets you talk to ghosts. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone. But all he could hear was this weird smacking noise. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman whisper. So he did what the rumor said to do and said, "No, I haven't seen it." Then she said, "What do you want to see?" His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked where the woman said it was really there. So the rumors are totally true. I want to go ask where my future bride is now. No. She's going to point you in I swear to God, she was pointing in a direction. She's in this direction. That's not gonna help him. I mean, like, not that he deserves it. That's kind of a weird thing to ask. Oh, wanna come with me? No. No, I don't. Evil ghost murder brides. This does not sound like it's gonna be fun at all. Yay, we're back at the mansion. Thank God. There you go, Mary! Carry Mary from the car and gently place her back on the sofa. You're welcome. Being in your arms is not bad, but I am most calm when I am here. Okay, good. Good to know, Mary. Good to know my arms are no substitute for the couch. The doll really talked! I can't say I expected that. Then does that mean all the stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Suzu and Eita with just what they needed to know. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. Seems like Eita in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Oh, that is bad. That is super bad. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. Oh my God, I would freak the fuck out if I forgot about some of my favorite voice actors. Like, The guys on Critical Role, like, Matt Mercer and Liam O'Brien, Sam Riegel, Marisha Ray, Laura Bailey, Ashley Johnson, and Travis Willingham. Yes! Okay, good. I don't have this. I'm good. I don't have the death mark, and I remember all my favorite voice actors. Good. We're good. They were good. We are good. We're good. Christie looked at him... Christie looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. And Suzu snuck out of her house because she believed the rumors about Hanayone. They both believed in the occult already. Pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayone. That makes sense. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzu and Eita. They are likely from Hanayone. And Lady Christie, the feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs. So we can assume Hanayone also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stepped in the phone box on T Mountain. Phone rang out of nowhere. Oh, that's where it came from. Oh, it might be because of that. The telephone box at the rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayone. But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out so much I left. I was never able to give the person one final call because of that. That person? I mean, maybe it's her, I don't know if she's married or not, but they said there was a scandal where she slept with someone, so I don't know if it's the person she slept with or maybe a spouse or a boyfriend, who knows. Who are you talking about? It is not for children to know. Fine. So there are other phone boxes like that, huh? I think there are 3 that Hanayone will call from. Oh, joy. One we went in is the one off A Highway parking lot is one. And then there's one at the T Mountain Rest area. That's the one Miss Christie went to. And then, Eita, where's the last one? Oh, at the park by the T apartment complex. It's the only one inside the city. But why choose just those 3 locations? Dunno. The BBS I read didn't say. Mister? Do you really think Hanayone is the one who gave us the marks? I'm not sure yet. Really? But the rumors about Hanayone go back 5 years. Didn't we just get a document that was dated from 5 years ago? Maybe it's all related. Probably is. And no one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get a mark. Suzu's right. I keep wanting to call her Shizu. I don't know why. Rumors about the mark thing only popped up super recently. So you're saying Hanayone hasn't been hasn't been giving out the mark? Oh, that's true. I wonder what triggered the change. Of course, can't really say. Seeing as I don't have any... I don't know anything about the spirits. God, as much as I hate to admit it, Crispy, you can tell I'm getting tired. It's late at night now. Christie's theory about the divine wrath may actually be true. Or, at least in some way, shape, or form correct. Ghosts helping people finding what they're looking for. That's pretty strange. Definitely the definition of ghost story, though. Hey, Mr. Yashiki. If those rumors are true, why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? That's a good idea, actually. If you return them to their places, it just might save our lives. Search for the Buddha statues. Now, if Christie's right, we may be able to escape the mark without fighting a single spirit. Mary, what do you think? A good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed dolls, there are many examples. Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayone about them would be a good idea. Yeah, so says the doll, for our eyes that has the inexplicable power to talk. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't be strange that Buddha statues can bring down, divine wrath. Lord Yashiki, might I add, as I explained previously, your mark is different from the others. Vanquishing Spirit seems to weaken your mark's power. It's been several days since she told me I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encounter is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say? I cannot say what relationship between your mark and Hanayone is, but it is true it is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well. Great, it's always on me, isn't it? Can't really picture Christie and Eita facing off against a spirit by themselves. If they failed, then a child would suffer the deadly consequences. That would weigh heavily on me. Basically, I'm just doing this because I don't want to feel guilty, which makes sense. No turning back. Guess I'll figure this out. Thank you. Mary bows her head slightly. Now, you should begin investigating Hanayone. Why does she only call from the 3 payphones within H City? Her secret may lie in that answer. You visited the parking lot already. Please investigate T Mountain and the parking lot by T Apartment Complex. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanayone other. Awesome. And guess what? We are out of time for this episode. Yup. Well, at least we met our new mark bearers, and we know that we're going up against this Hanayone, ghost now. Let's go to the bag real quick. I just want to see what it says about my characters here. Survived to safely return to normal life. You're welcome, Mashida. I saved your ass. And I'm going to work hard to save everyone else, too, because, yeah, it looks like, he was involved with the honeybee case and everything, and he wanted to put that to bed. Ugh, stop doing that, man. And then Sho returned to normal life, and now we still have Christie. Now we have Suzumori Morimiya, sorry. A young girl called Hanayone. A young girl who called Hanayone to ask her something and received the mark. She's raised in a complicated household and is extremely mature. Extremely mature. The only thing childish about her is her love of animals. Aww, that's adorable. Okay, Eita Nakamatsu, self-employed, or so he says. Yeah, he may just be a Let's Play streamer, like someone else we know. Ha ha ha. He is an occult maniac who's addicted to BBSs. He met Suzu through the reader's column on OOP Arts Monthly, and she idolizes him like a big brother for whatever reason. This is the beginning of the hottest summer in the life of Eita, age 33. Oh wow, I just noticed the crying there for a second. Damn, that'll all work so that you don't die. I kind of like this guy. Not like a lot, but hey, we're both otaku. We're both nerds. We got something in common. But either way, thank you everybody so much for watching. Appreciate you being here with me. Next time we're gonna keep going. Hopefully we'll get into the actual meat of this journey and try to get more of this done. I'm not quite sure how long this game is. I think this game has 5 or 6 chapters. I'm not positive, but hey, I wouldn't say we're at the halfway point quite yet, but we're definitely getting closer and closer to it. We're definitely seasoned veterans now that we've taken care of 2 bad spirits, and we're gonna be heading off toward dealing with the lady in the dress next. So, next time, that's what we're gonna work on. We're gonna do some more legwork, and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.